But first, if you'd been accepted by an impressive college and were about to make your first payment to it, imagine what your parents would say if you told them, "I think I just want to move to Los Angeles." That's what Lexie Stevenson did. She had just graduated from Brunswick High School and wanted to give it a go in acting.
Her father was hesitant but excited for her. Her mother, who by the way is a doctor and a lawyer, had a lot of concerns. Lexie gave it a go, and just before she threw in the towel and moved back to Maine, her break came from the soap opera The Young and the Restless.
I started out wanting to be a singer, and then there weren't that many opportunities to showcase singing in Maine, I guess, except for musical theater. So then I went into musical theater, and then I figured out that I loved acting. And that's kind of how I got into it.
What was your first play? Do you remember?
It was either High School Musical or Beauty and the Beast. I want to say that could be so wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah.
Stevenson was born in Brunswick. Aside from acting, she had a lot on her plate, from Miss Teen USA pageants to athletics, playing soccer year-round and winning bronze 3 times at the Junior Olympics. Were you ever thinking maybe this could be a career, or was it always acting?
No, I think it was always acting. I was never, JO's was more so, you know, you definitely need to be quick to get into it, but it wasn't nothing like the Olympics or like anything like that. Like there's no way I could have made a career out of it. I just wasn't fast enough. But yeah, that would have been cool. But yeah, no, I never, even if I was fast enough, I think acting would have been, that's my first love.
So you got accepted into college, a really great college.
Yeah.
But what was it that made you say, you know what, I think I just want to pursue my dream?
Honestly, I was about to, you know, make the first payment and all of that stuff, and my uncle is also an actor out in LA, and he asked me, he goes, "What are you going to school for? You know, what do you want to?" And I was like, "Theater. I want to major in theater." And he said, "You know what? Don't do that. Just go to LA for a year, you know, defer, and just see how it goes." And I was like, okay, that's crazy, but all right, let's do it. So I messaged SUNY Purchase, and I told them that I was going to defer for a year and possibly come back the following year. And when I went out to LA, I was there for I think 7 months, and I was about to pack up and go home, and I had already had my audition for The Young and the Restless, and I emailed my manager and I said, you know, I loved it, it was great, but I think it's time for me to go back to college. And he emailed me immediately, and then he called me and he said, no, they want you to come in for testing, which is basically when you go in with 2 other people who they're considering for the role. And then the next day they called me and they told me I got the part, and then the following day I started filming.
So that's a whirlwind.
I felt like I was thrown into a washer and spit back out. Like it was the crazy, because it was just like, it definitely didn't happen overnight. Like I worked really, really hard to get to where I am, but that happened overnight, like getting a job like that.
Stevenson has played the role of Maddie on The Young and the Restless since 2017, appearing here and there as the daughter of Lily and Kane.
I love that she's relatable. Her family goes through a lot of hard stuff, and even though obviously it's very dramatic, but real people go through that, and I think it's cool that she's super relatable to other people and other kids who are going through that.
Being on a soap opera, you are working with people who have been there for years.
Yeah.
Are you able to learn from them? Do you get enough time with them?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I learned so much from them, a lot. Any questions I have, we're like a family, so it's very open. They're open to all the questions and all of that good stuff, because trust me, when I first got on the show, there was a lot.
I will say, being on a soap opera, you never really know what your future is. Mm-hmm. You could get killed off tomorrow.
Right, yeah.
Do you worry about that, or are you, like you said, kind of just going with the flow on this?
I think going with the flow. Right now, I recently just went off contract, so I'm not filming as consistently as I was, but I'm not scared about it at all, because I still have my family there. I still film with them, just not as much, but and I also now have like other opportunities to go out and audition for other things.
What is your future in your mind?
I'd really love to be in a Marvel movie. I know that sounds like so geeky, but it's what I really want to do, or like Star Wars or something. Just like anything with action is like kind of the road I want to go down. And then also music. I've been working on music a lot with extra time. I've like fully recorded and finished 1 song. I'm going back to LA tomorrow to finish 2 more. But yeah, I'm kind of still learning that side because I've been doing acting for so long. I kind of drifted out of music, but now I'm making the two worlds come together. Yeah.
I love when, you see somebody who has gone on to LA and has found success, but they still love coming home to Maine.
That's a great story. I mean, I love that she emailed her manager saying, "No, I think I've tried it. Time to go back home." And he says, "No, wait.
Don't give up just yet." By the way, I asked her which Marvel character she would love to play, and her response was the Black Widow. So if Scarlett Johansson ever steps aside, keep your eyes open for Lexie Stevenson to fill the role.
It's going to be, no matter what happens, it's going to be fun to see where her career goes.
Absolutely.